Hi guys and girls, and welcome to another video brought to you by TotalCards.net. So, as you can see, it's a little bit different to our standard videos of opening TCGs, but we've got some lovely board games by Breaking Games that we're going to go through today. We're going to open them up, we're going to have a look at the contents, talk about the gameplay, and get your opinion. What do you think? What do you think would make a great games night with your friends or family? So to start with, we're going to look at Convert. So it says, get ready to get vertical. The lovely Matty is here with me today as well.
Hi.
So we've got, it's for 2 players, ages from 6 plus, and gameplay typically takes around 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take a look inside, have a look at the contents, and I don't suggest doing this at home, but just for quickness, I'm going to do that. So basically, by turning and flipping pieces to fit on the board, take that off so you get a better view. So by turning and flipping pieces to fit on the board, players attempt to score rows of 4 while claiming spaces on the board by overturning them by their colour. They say it's not easy, and it does get harder as the game goes on.
It doesn't look easy. It looks like it's going to be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it will be easy at all. I'm getting the vibe of a more adult Connect 4.
Yeah, it seems like that. I mean, I think if you were under 6, you would definitely struggle. I mean, if you're under 25, you'd probably struggle too, but...
I think over 26s might struggle.
Yeah.
So upon opening the box, you get a little plastic bag with 2 counters. Quite possibly the counters you're going to be using within the game itself. You get an instruction leaflet. It's quite easy.
Quite cool.
So not too much reading. A lot of diagrams. That might come in handy. So we see there, welcome to Convert, the abstract game set. So it basically shows you how you lay them down, and then eventually what it ends up looking like. And that just goes through different games, the puzzles, how it laid out, the objectives, and so on. There we go.
It's like 3D Tetris.
It's, yeah. Well, I'm also thinking Jenga. So you get your board there. It's quite thick. Probably be alright.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that getting damaged quickly. And then, I thought we both. Ooh. Another board. A lovely little arrow on it there. And then you get your blocks. So there's quite a few.
Yeah. Double, like, thickness.
Yeah, double thickness. You can see there, it's like, that's 1, and then that's 2 there. So you do get quite a few blocks. So we're bringing this back in. Players need to set blocks to play white or black. Choose first player randomly. Players alternate turns, selecting a piece from the supply and placing it in play using basic building rules. If a player can't place a piece, their turn is skipped and the opponent gets 1 more player. If there are no more moves left, free the player, move into final scoring. So final scoring from above, count how many squares each colour has and add it to that colour's total.
It's quite a reader. Like, you actually have to... You can't just pick it up and go straight away.
No.
But
I think people who are probably more quizzically minded, they can look at things and see patterns and stuff, will probably do well with this game. I'm not. I think I'd struggle with this.
you happen to be a Tetris champion. This game is for you.
I think it probably would take a while to get the basics together. I wonder what these, I'm gonna open it very carefully. Very carefully. Obviously don't try that at home. Please don't use blades.
Oh, very interesting.
They're quite, yeah, it is. It reminds me a lot of Tetris. And then kind of having to get the score of 4 is Connect 4.
Connect 4 and Tetris all rolled into one. That's good. All sorts of different shapes and patterns by the looks of it.
I'm opening it and I'm expecting it to be like just that chunk there. and then it's like a whole piece coming away.
Yeah, like it looks kind of double, but it's not double.
No.
You
That's
lied
like
to.
another piece. So I'm assuming you literally just put these out on your board. Where is it? So here. I'm assuming you probably just put that down. And then the aim would be, obviously if you have your goal, my next goal would probably just go like that. And then I've got the row 4.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming, without reading the booklet in detail, but that's what I'm assuming. And then obviously the opponent would come in with his white ones and block it.
Yeah.
And then you've got to keep building up and get your new row 4.
All sorts of different fantasy, like, without knocking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Cool. Cool stuff.
It is. I think once I've kind of got my head around the instructions, that might be a really cool game. I'll just move this aside.
Get rid of everything there.
So, that was Convert. I think you probably will like it if you like kind of like puzzle based games. Definitely want to pick up and have a go with your friends. What have we got next?
Master Thief next. Let's have a look at this one. This
Go on
one is very intriguing because it says very little on the box. As you can see, there's not really much going on there. That's the most we've got. And it just says, steal the most valuable items from the museum, foil your opponents, attempt to do the same, and escape without getting caught, which doesn't really say much. So,
It's very big.
yeah, this is the whole box, so let's open it up and have a look.
How many people play it though?
So, yeah, that's a good question. We've got 3 to 6 players, 10 plus age. Apparently you need to be older than Convert for some reason. And 15 to 20 minute play time, which is always good when it's a short game. Okay, 112 cards in there as well. So let's see what them 112 cards are.
I'm imagining it's going to be very kind of like theoretical thinking.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a tactical sort of game.
Maybe some bluffing.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, fancy guy on that. Right.
So it does say with this box that you do get space to put expansions in. So I'm assuming that's what the form
That makes sense.
is to act in place of.
Unless you just want some form. If you do want some form, yeah, this is the one.
Master Thief has it.
Yeah, Master Thief, that's the one.
Right,
Nice.
you open that and I'll go through the instructions. Do you want?
Yeah, and I could help. Thanks.
Alright, let's have a look to see if we can get Master Thief's. So it's just like a little fold out leaflet. A lot of writing, but okay, so action are played on turns, following the instructions and then immediately discarding it. Reactions played during opponent's turn, apply the effects and immediately discard it. And then you have utilities. Played on your turn, place face up in front of you and apply its effect while it's in play. Discard at the beginning of your next turn. So these are your cards, your actions, your reactions and your utilities. Just there. You've got your museum cards. Also you've got T-Rex skull, amber, laser snare. So it's kind of things that you would find in a museum.
Yeah. Doesn't really seem museum-y with them in the box.
Calling cards. So you can get the Cat Burglar, which is really small writing. Reveal this card to escape from the museum. Add +2 BMC to each painting and gem in your possession. So you can kind of get like little scores and additional points from those cards there. And the screen, love it. So set up, so you shuffle and deal, shuffle the museum cards, thief cards and calling cards separately. Scatter the museum cards face down in a disorderly pile at the centre of the table. This pile is being referred to as a museum. Place the thief cards in a face down deck to draw from the next museum. Deal 4 thief cards and 1 calling card to each player. You may look at your own thief and calling cards, but be careful not to show those to sneaky opponents. Ooh.
Interesting. I've been trying to sort out the cards, and there's all sorts of different like action cards there. So we've got lots of stashes there, some swipes, steals, trips, mug, raid, Sneak and Heist. Oh, and Grip as well. That's reaction card.
Reaction.
So, all sorts of different mechanisms on this one. Quite
Utility padlock.
Yes, they're all the utility cards that we've got there, all sorts of different ones.
So again, from the instructions, it seems like a pretty straightforward game. I think it would be really fun for you and your mates on a games night. And obviously with Christmas coming up, ideal. Everyone's playing games at Christmas.
100%.
It's definitely tactical, I think, and a little bit of bluffing and forward thinking. But I think it's definitely something that you'd easily get your head around.
100%. I mean, there's all sorts of different look at them. They're like foils, but for board games.
See, I knew we'd tie TCG cards into this somehow.
Who knew? It's fantastic. I like them.
Velociraptor Claw.
Yeah. I mean, you probably have to be quick getting this because I might actually get this one. Good luck.
All of these board games are available on our site, and if we have sold out, please hit the notify me when in stock and let us know, because we'll happily get them back in for you. They're definitely games I think that we're going to end up playing in the office, so
our lunchtimes are going to be filled for the next few weeks.
It'll take me a while to get used to some of the game rules, but
yeah, probably use all our lunch just reading the instructions, but you know, it's something to do, something good.
Yeah.
That's that one.
Have you got your phone to keep them safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're good. As I said, if you want some foam, there you go.
I don't think you'd be buying it just for the foam. But there's expansions.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's more utility cards, more museum artifacts that you can apply to it. There's definitely going to be a game that you can continue growing. So, next up, Sparkle Kitty. This one is definitely part of an expansion as well. I think we've got quite a few of the Sparkle Kitty expansions and additions on the site for everyone to buy. However, I think this is more of the main one. So, it's for ages 9+. It's definitely one that you can play with your kids. And it's for 3 to 8 players, and it's usually about 15-minute playtime. It's to do with a princess. She's locked away in an enchanted tower by Queen Sparkle Kitty. You've got to match the magical sugar and spice words to cast silly spells, like Sprinkle Fairy, Huggy Bug, Utter Devastation.
Sounds like my sort of game.
You've got to be the first player to tear down your tower and win. And they say that it's fun for all ages and princesses of every size, shape and gender. So definitely a game that you can play with your kids, and the adults will get some fun from it as well. And who doesn't love a Sparkle Kitty?
Everyone loves a cat.
In a crown.
In a crown,
In a
obviously.
Got to mention the crown. Get that off. Right, I want to give you the instruction leaflet.
Ooh, thanks. More foam. Guys, we have all of the foam.
Because it's expansion.
Yeah, well, yeah, good point.
So I'm assuming, yeah, this is the main set. So you've got your space there to be able to put the rest of the expansions in it. Keep everything together. I don't know, they're very... Oh.
Okay,
That's
cool.
Spell. So it's kind of like designed as a spell book.
Yeah, kind of. That's pretty cool. It's like a little jigsaw. A win, yay.
Yay. That's probably the board where you put your...
Yeah, looks like that.
I'll let you have a read of that.
Thank you.
We'll go through the cards. Now, there's a box in there. I don't know whether there's going to be more stuff stashed. I don't think there is. I think that's it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Nice little, little poster on the back.
Oh.
There's the instructions. Oh, lots of words, so enjoy reading.
It's a very colourful
Yeah.
instruction manual, isn't it? But then again, it's aimed for children, so...
Yeah. Give me 10 minutes while I read this.
So, firstly, looking at the cards, you can see there's quite an array of colours there. And at the back, we've got some black bordered ones. I'm assuming they're your princesses. Are they Princessa? Princess Bookworm. So yeah, all your princesses. You've got a blank one there. Because if I'm correct, you do get blank cards, so you're able to create your own spells. So if you've got quite a good imagination, they'll probably come in handy. That just looks like it's some sort of advert. Put that to the side. So you've got your princess cards, your blank spell cards. These just say epic.
Epic.
Epic. It's a tower. So I'm assuming these are what you use. Yeah. So you've got one half of your spell on the back, and then you've got your tower on the inside. And I think the game is to basically create that sort of effect.
Yeah, you get 9 spell cards to start. Without looking at the spell cards, each player places any 4 cards in a row with a princess on top. So your tower would look like you put another one of them down.
One of them down.
Yeah, and then your princess is up there. So that's how you start the game off.
Yeah.
The remaining 5 cards in your hand, you may look at them, and that is what you will need to get rid of to try and win the game.
So you have, say, like 5 of these, and you need to get rid of them.
Yes, yeah. Goal of the game is to get rid of the cards, essentially. So first you have to try and get rid of them from your hand, and then afterwards it is from your tower. I haven't got to the bit yet of the actual mechanics of the game. As I said, a lot of reading.
There is a lot of reading for
Yeah.
that one. However, I think it's going to be pretty basic gameplay, so when you do know what you're doing, I think you're going to sail it.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be one of them things where you read it once and you go, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Easy done. Straight away, boom, and then you know what you're doing.
Does it say anything about rainbow cards? There, down the bottom in the green.
Super special cards.
Oh.
Ooh, super special. These cards count as all the colours. They also have special abilities. When playing your turn, rainbow cards. There are no cards in your hand. After playing this card, take 2 cards off your tower instead of just 1. There you go.
So they're the ones that you kind of wanting to get then?
Yeah, they're the good special ones. There's also infinite and fudge cards.
Adorable.
Infinite? Cards. Infinite, there you go. That one will play all the cards in your hand until you must draw. There you go.
And then fudge?
And a fudge. We like some fudge. Choose any player to draw to a max hand size of 5. So you could really
So you're basically putting more cards in people's hands.
You could really sting someone if you wanted to with that one. That's a good one to have.
So kids, don't tell your parents that those cards exist.
Yeah.
And when you play them against them, get that card, you'll win.
Yeah. And they're like, what's that card do? Oh, well, should have read the
Nothing
rules.
for you, Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
yeah, so there's a lot of, there's a couple of them spread through the deck, so they're definitely going to be easy to get, I reckon. Chicken. But yeah, so it's a pretty basic gameplay when you look at it.
Definitely. Sparkle Key, that's the one. And as you said, there are some expansions as well for them, which we do have.
We've got blank cards and tokens, and I do believe there is also another one for stickers.
Yes.
I may be wrong, but I
I
think
believe I've seen stickers as well. But there is a few different expansions. If this does tickle your fancy, Sparkle Kitty, we'll probably bring up all the expansions with it as well.
definitely a great one for the family.
Yeah, definitely
Especially if you've got
family
young
game,
ones.
that one.
They'll love it.
Yeah.
So what have we got next?
So next off, we are going to go with It Dies With Me. A very interesting one.
Very interesting.
It's got an interesting concept because you go to the back and it has edible paper with it, which also straight away you think, wow, fantastic. So, It Dies With Me. It's 4 to 6 players, ages 13 plus, and 20 minutes long per game.
So you get edible paper.
Edible paper. That's all you need to know, really, isn't it? Edible paper. That's it. I mean, sold. Do I even need to open it?
Do you remember the sheets of edible paper you used to be able to get when like we were younger?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be like that, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's also got food colouring marker. Come on. I'll just put it aside.
So basically
We're
the
done.
whole game's edible.
Yeah, you can eat everything.
Alright, I think we
Not
need
the box. It's not the box.
I think we need to have a look at this.
Yeah, that would help.
So the aim of the game is basically secret based, isn't it?
Yeah. So inside this envelope hides a secret, a real secret. It was written by someone at the table, and it's about them. Do you want to read it? Win the game. Which is kind of vague, but it, you know, intrigue. That's a good thing.
So basically everyone writes down a secret. Whoever wins the game gets to pick whose secret they reveal.
Yes. So players use coffins to hide a secret die number, trying to be the highest or lowest unique number. Everyone opens their coffin at the same time to see who wins each round. Choose a number wisely, or your number might get cancelled out. I think we'll need to read the instructions to kind of get the gist of it, but it is a very, very interesting game. Very interested.
Come on then, I'll have a look at the instruction manual while you...
Yeah, you could have that one. If it opens.
I like the box. It's very strange looking. Like it even looks like a kind of daunting game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very, very dark. So, instructions. Victoria's got a lot of reading on that one.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's yours. There you go.
Looks like a menu.
It does, doesn't it? I don't really want to eat what they're eating though. Some secrets.
Right, so to be honest, in most games, even your favourite game, there's nothing really at stake. What are you playing for? Bragging rights, a couple of bucks, a few fleeting moments of satisfaction? This game's different. Today you're playing for the greatest treasure of all, a peek into the soul. Ooh, peek
Into the soul. That's...
the deep, dark, twisted heart of your opponent. If you win, you will learn a secret, a real secret. Something never told to anyone. It will be a life-changing experience, binding you together for all eternity.
Whoa.
This is a scary bit. By agreeing to play, you are swearing to abide by the game's fundamental rule. Any secret you learn today will never be revealed to anyone, ever. Ever.
This is proper, like, serious.
I feel scared.
Should be a disclaimer with this one. Whoa.
So in the box you get 6 grave titles, 6 coffins, 1 food marker, an envelope, a 6-sided dice, edible paper, 1 deck of cards, 6 player tokens, and an expansion foil.
Okay, so we
Does
have
it
all
look
of
like
that.
everything's
Looks
there?
like everything's there. That's the important thing.
So is that the
Move that out of
paper?
the way. So that's the edible paper.
Oh, that's the edible
Yeah.
paper.
So that's the expansion. So we've got expansion pack 1 is in it straight away. So that's good. You know, you've already got expansion. Well,
Yeah.
Which is not something you usually see, but you know, it's cool.
However, one thing I do have to say is, what happens when that runs out?
It's a good question. I mean, it should have really been something that we looked at before we started the video. But I imagine they'll have some
Refill packs?
Yeah, refill packs or expansions.
I need to look into that.
Yeah.
While you're watching this video, if you open up totalcards.net, go to our site and see whether Breaking Games have edible paper refills.
I mean, if they don't, Google it. That's always an option. Because, at this moment we're...
Right, okay, so this game contains edible components. If you win, you'll have to eat 1 sheet of the edible paper with a secret written on it with a food marker. It's 100% safe. Now this is Breaking Games words, not mine. Don't be a wuss, just eat it. The secret you learn will make it all worth it. And don't eat the marker.
Don't eat the marker.
No,
Okay.
don't eat the marker.
Good advice.
Those coffins are
tempted.
cute.
They are really cool. Like, I assume obviously you'd have a die underneath it,
Yeah.
and that's where your secret will be.
Well, I'm supposed to be reading this, but I'm too intrigued with this whole game.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
I'm gonna open some of these things up and
Right.
see what we've got inside.
So, the 2 ways to win this game. Be the first player to collect 4 different word cards and complete the phrase, "It dies with me."
Ah.
So you've got to collect cards basically. Or, you've got to be the first player to move your token across all 6 grave tiles and reach the secret journal.
They're the great cards, I would imagine.
Cool.
Cool.
So, the setup. There's quite a cool instruction leaflet. Quite detailed but very oldie looking. So you gotta place the 6 grave tiles in a row. The secret journal is placed at the end of the row. See the image? So the secret, it has to be a real secret, something that nobody in the room will know, and it's got to be juicy, or at least a little bit embarrassing. Could you think of a few secrets that you could put in the paper?
I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna say them on the video. Am
No,
I?
no, obviously
I mean,
not.
Whoa.
I think I would struggle with that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it does give you some suggestions here. So it could be a secret crush, a bad thing that you did, a guilty pleasure, or a lie that you've been living. The answer to that is, I'm 40 years old.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. No word said.
But yeah, it's got to be a juicy secret. It's got to be worth keeping and winning the game to make sure that nobody else gets to unveil it. So that would be interesting, some of the secrets that you would get found out from the game. Definitely want to play with friends, I think, not family.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to play this with your family.
No.
I mean, you'd have to think of a safe for work secret. And
But then they're not juicy.
exactly,
They're not-
yeah.
it's
Then,
no point.
what's the point? I mean, you might as well just, throw it
Right.
in bed.
So basically, you have to secretly choose a number on your die from 1 to 6. You rotate your die so that the number you choose is on top and hide it underneath your coffin.
Okay, so let's go for that. Let's do that now.
So I've got the
Let's
die.
get the dies out.
I like all the different colours.
Helpful.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I'll go for red.
So you choose your number.
Yeah.
You put it face up underneath the coffin. And then once each player is ready, every player lifts their coffin at the same time, revealing their die. Check the dice to see who are the 2 winners of the round. So as mentioned under how to win, there are 2 ways to win the game. Highest number gets to draw a card, and the lowest number gets to move your token. So these are your tokens.
Yeah. And these are the cards.
They're quite chunky.
Yeah.
So you get move your token if you're the lowest number, or the unique lowest number. So if 2 people have pulled the same one, then they cancel out.
Yeah.
So then it's the next lowest number.
Hmm.
So they get to move a token, and anyone who is the highest gets to draw a card.
It's an interesting concept. Just everything about it. It's just very weird. It's a very weird game. But
So I'm assuming those cards just have "It dies with me" written on them.
would you have the knife?
Yeah.
Open
Have I
that
got
up.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I've got it. Oh no, this is going really hard. I really don't want to damage the cards.
Don't worry, we're not selling an actual copy.
No.
This is for us.
These are for us for in our office for lunch breaks and just general gameplay really. We do have sleeves for the cards. So if you're anything like us, we like to keep everything looking smart and brand new. So we do have board game sleeves available on the site that you can purchase to be able to protect the cards. So they're really handy. So yeah, you got dies. Viewed. Take a face-up card from another player or give them... Oh, so you can pinch people's
Oh,
cards.
cool. Okay, we've got
So that's cool.
actions and stuff. That's interesting.
Surprise inheritance. After all of the players' dice are in the coffins, roll your die this turn. If the number you rolled is cancelled out, draw a card. So you get different, another
That's
second
cool.
life really.
That's cool.
Ghostly premonition. Guess the amount of 6s hidden in coffins if correct, draw 2 cards. So there's a little bit more to it, but I reckon this is a really good game.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the one thing that you're thinking, and the one question that we're all thinking is,
Are we going to try it?
you're going to try it, Pete.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
How did I get that one?
because I've pulled it out of the packet and I put a pen in my hand.
Okay.
That's how it works. So, get out of the way. I'm obviously going to write on it as well, see what that tastes like. So, excuse my terrible handwriting, but there you go. Victoria's going to taste what this tastes like.
Do you reckon it's flavoured?
I imagine. It's not going to taste like just plain, is it?
And the magic is, I can...
Ah,
There you
rubbish.
go, you get a bigger half.
Oh, thanks. Let's give it a try. You know, it tastes like paper. It's good.
It's how I imagine actually eating paper would taste like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Right, I reckon expansion flavoured paper.
flavoured paper. That is the one. Breaking Games, if you were watching, you know, come at us. We'll
Flavoured paper.
yeah, but we'll take a small profit out of you. But that's it. Okay, we're not gonna go crazy. We're nice.
But besides that, I love it. I think I love the game. I like the concept. I think I probably would struggle for secrets. And obviously you would need a
Yeah,
place.
stock up on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, very interesting game. Let's
I just like the coffins, they're so cute.
yeah. Let's get this away now and.
However, I don't see how
well,
that coffin's going to fit in.
It does. Yeah. It did.
I really broke it.
Oh,
there you go.
Told you, yeah.
Wait, we didn't open this.
Oh, it's the expansion. Yeah. What comes with the expansion?
Let's quickly have a neb. It's not going to open, is it? Okay, it's not going to open. There's probably a
We tried.
really easy, foolproof way to open this that I'm just completely overlooking, but I don't see things like that.
It's like opening a pack. Still relating it back to TCG.
This
so.
is harder. Right, so this is what you get in the pack. Out of the will, keep this card face up in front of you. The number 2 is now dead to you. Oh.
That's interesting.
There's
So
different numbers. So new out of the will cards cover this one. I don't think I get that.
I think by the looks of it, it's probably like you can't use the number 2 anymore. So you
So these are probably cards that you can put onto your opponents then rather than...
No, I think if you draw this card, then you no longer can use
Kinda
it.
like a-
Yeah. You're banished from using the number 2, which, if
You're going for the lowest number.
yeah, obviously it depends on how it's played, but if it's played with the lowest number, then it's not going to help.
Oh, cool. So you get wrongly marked grave, swap any two tombstones, or flip one over, then discard the card. But they're actual little tombstones, like,
Oh,
they pop out. Oh,
that's cool.
oh,
that.
tombstone.
Interesting. That's really cool. I like that.
In memory of with or me. So I'm assuming they kind of like relate to these cards. Because dead to.
Yeah, I mean these ones, here lies it or dies, so
So you're going to have to discard your words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so discard either it or dies.
Makes sense. So yeah, that is It Dies With Me. And I think that's going to be the first game I think we end up
Yeah, probably.
having a go at.
Yeah, just for the paper. I want to see what everyone else thinks. Because it just tastes like paper. It's good. You all like paper.
Bonkers. So the next game we're going to look at is Hypothetically Fun. It's pretty much reminds me of it's a TV program out at the minute, and I think it's Hypothetically.
Yeah, something like that.
Basically, it's designed for groups of people, and it puts the most random questions that I don't think you would even think of asking people, and you have to kind of like answer it honestly as a group. So the back, it's designed for 3 to 8 players, age 12 plus. There is an advisory with this. You can hold that 1 minute. That's it. A very small number of cards contain suggestive language that makes this game better suited for ages 17 plus. So yeah,
Good to know.
ignore the ages 12 plus, it's 17 plus because there are some suggestive cards. Time to play is 30 minutes and it's open-ended questions to break open, deeper conversations. Simple gameplay keeps conversation flowing. It's a game for the night that builds connections that lasts. So in the contents get 350 playing cards and the game instructions. So I think this is cool for like friends, probably
Yeah.
it's not family. Although if you do have the game and you have played it with family, how did it go?
Yeah, please tell us. We really want to know that. Really. Thank
There you go. I like how you get a little leaflet.
Yeah, this is good. Surely the instructions can't be that bad. Look at that. That's it. That is it.
That's all you need really,
That
isn't
is
it?
everything. Fantastic.
So basically they're broken down into 5 categories. So you've got imagination, silly, you, story and ponder. So I'm imagining they're all going to be conversation topics designed around
Yeah.
imagining something.
I think we're gonna learn some stuff about each other right now.
I think these would be good for like icebreakers,
Yeah.
team building exercises and stuff like that. Or if you're out with your friends and you might think you know someone, this game's going to tell you that you don't. I think everyone's going to learn something new. So, what are you making of it? Is it literally just question based or is there a point system?
I think it's a point system, so it's kind of like same sort of point system as Cards Against Humanity in that sort of way. So the person who has the best answer is chosen by the judge, the one who picked the category, and is given the question card. So it'll be, collecting the question cards like you would in Cards Against Humanity.
Keep them to go that
Yeah.
way. So in the story ones, they're literally Cards Against Humanity. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
What was your I have to get out of here as soon as possible moment?
There you go.
Do you have any?
Let us
to
know.
get out of
Let us
here?
know if you have, a get out here as soon as possible moment. Let us know what it is, because
What sounded awesome until you tried it?
that paper
Needs to be flavoured.
needs to be flavoured.
What was the best experience you had after trying something new? How did you make someone else's day? So they're very open. It's open for, and honestly I think you can create a conversation from it. So as much as the question's being asked to someone else, I think it gives that right to reply from everyone else as well.
Well, it's we mentioned Cards Against Humanity, and it's like that, but with a lot less restriction. Like obviously, Cards Against Humanity, you have your 10 cards that you answer with,
Yeah,
and you don't have any restrictions. You kind of answer with whatever you like,
yeah.
which is really good.
In the ponder section, If emotions could be bought and sold, what would different emotions be valued at?
Oh, that's
Oh.
deep. That is.
I like that though.
That's really deep.
It's a question you never think of asking. But what would you value emotions at?
I mean, how can you judge someone on that? Like, that's deep.
Very deep.
Very deep.
It did say open-ended questions break open, deeper conversation.
Yeah, I mean, it did.
They're going there. They're going there.
Definitely warned us about it, but we weren't really paying attention.
You get a blank check to buy the one thing you always wanted. What was it?
Pokemon cards. Hint, hint, hint.
All of them Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
What are the worst double standards you don't involve gender or race? So they're very...
I think that set there is a very deep one. What's the...
This is Ponder.
Honda. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I'm intrigued to see what the rest of them say now.
We've got to, actually get them open and have a look.
I'm gonna slice that one open a bit.
While Victoria's open
And then you can...
I was just about to say, these would fit in these lovely board game sleeves here. So,
The large.
on the site, as we said before, the large
Yeah,
one.
this is definitely a game I think that I would keep protected. I think for the amount of times you're going to handle the cards and be flicking through them, it's definitely worth...
Yeah, it's probably more of a, I don't want to say about a drinking game, and, you know...
It's definitely, you've got your friends over on a weekend and you're hanging out and
You know-
it's kind of like getting those silly... I mean, they fit. Oh, no, they don't.
Don't say it. Oh, no.
No, I've opened the wrong size.
No, what's that size?
Yeah,
That's
medium.
the biggest ones.
Oh, well.
Oh, ignore me then. They don't fit. So, you know.
These cards don't fit in the large board game sleeves. However, I'm pretty sure we will have some on the side that do fit. I've just not brought them with us.
Yeah, we don't have them here at the moment. But, you know.
So in Silly, very little goof draw on there. You wake up 100 years from now, what is the first thing you Google?
Ooh.
Oh.
100 years from now.
Oh, I don't know.
First thing you Google. I mean, would Google exist? Are you alive?
I'm assuming Google exists and I'm assuming, yes, you are alive. I think I would Google, did Ash win any more?
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Yeah.
It's a good
I mean,
shout.
it took him, what, 20 odd years to win one?
Yeah.
He should have another 5 under the belt by then.
Is Ash still 10? That's
Yeah.
also a valid question.
And if not, what happened to Pikachu?
Yeah. Has
Did he get
Pikachu
adopted?
ever evolved? No, of course not. Silly question.
All the questions.
Cool. Difficult.
What is your superpower and what is the name of your finishing move? Cameron would have liked that one.
Cameron would be all over that.
I don't know. I think I would like to be able to move fast. So I teleport.
Yeah. The ability to freeze time, because you could do anything with freezing time.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can go... Stop. That's it. I mean, I could just do a lap around this room and none of you guys would know, because
No.
time stopped. Time's stopped. Like, that's it.
Also
Interesting.
coming in handy for getting older. Just stop time.
Yeah. Just, you never age.
Best sandwich anyone can make.
Ooh.
I like these questions. They're cool. It's definitely... I mean, you've got your serious ones. You've got your cards that have questions on that are possibly going to start debates and arguments.
There's
And then
no...
your fun ones. So you can kind of pick your topic for the night depending on how serious you
Yeah.
want things to get.
Let's go for some of the you ones there.
You.
See what we've got here. So, what's something you know that you do differently from most people?
Oh. So this is kind of like looking at your own characteristics.
Yeah,
and-
you have to try and like think of something. Like, it's very, very interesting. Let's go for a random one midway through. What cheap guilty pleasure can turn a bad day into a good day? Who knows?
What guilty pleasure can
That's-
turn a good day into a bad day? When my boyfriend sees how much money I spent on makeup.
Yeah, I mean, when my girlfriend sees me buying anything. Hi, Steph. Let's move on. What cards have you got there?
So I'm looking at imagination. So I'm assuming this is just going to be imagination based.
Hmm.
You have a single minute to talk to yourself from last week. What do you say?
Don't buy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always a good shout.
Yeah. So you have a single minute to talk to yourself from last week. I don't know. They're very.
You have to think. I mean, to be able to win, like for the judge to choose your answer, there have to really be some sort of wit about them.
Yeah.
Like they can't just be.
Well, the next one's quite weird. It's what is the most interesting way to start telling a story? Start with the ending.
Yeah. Like a film called John Dies at the End. Like if you've seen it, he doesn't die. Spoilers, by the way. He doesn't die, and like it proper throws it out there because it's a weird way to start the story. Like if you've seen it, you'll understand. If you haven't, watch it. Recommend it.
Yeah. So if you were given 24 hours where everything you read was permanently stored in your memory, what would you read?
Ooh.
The internet.
Yeah. Google literally everything.
How much of the internet would you get through in 24 hours
Yeah.
though?
I mean, just Google like how to HTML code, everything.
You're obviously into different things than I am, so I
Yeah.
would not be reading that.
What should you be doing then?
How would you describe your job in the creepiest way possible?
Ooh, I've got this one.
Go on then. Zach wouldn't.
I talk to people online. No, I mean that does kind of. I do.
And it does sound creepy.
It does. Yeah, that's yeah.
If Earth was a simulation game and you were an admin, what would you do? Some of these questions are really weird.
I was gonna go for a politics answer there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
What question could break a 10-year-old's mind? Let's not answer that one.
No, that's ooh.
So yeah, they're quite weird, they're quite raw. There's a lot of questions that you probably wouldn't feel comfortable answering or talking about with your family.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a game to play with your friends. And I think if you're having a kind of games night, definitely a game to add to your collection.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're not responsible for any fallings out that you guys have because of the answers given in these.
Although I would like to hear some weird answers.
Yeah,
to this, 'cause
I would. So out of the questions that we've read out, what would your guys' answers be? What would you say? Definitely want to hear them. So pop your comment in the comment box below and let us know because we will love to read them.
100%.
So the next one, what have we got left?
We've got Expand City left or Order of Invention. Which one do we go for?
Get these out there. Go for Expand City.
Expand City, biggest one of the set. So, Expand City, it's massive. It's a good start. Let's turn it over. Straight away, 2 to 4 players. It's quite a long game, 60 to 90 minutes. It is 12 plus ages as well. So, it does look like it could be a bit complicated, so it makes sense that it would be 12 plus. I mean, that makes sense.
It's all about building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's building stuff up. So
3D Monopoly?
yeah, 3D Monopoly sounds good. I mean, probably less fallings out though.
Yeah. Hopefully. There wouldn't be many arguments around the table with this game.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh. So, in true Total Cards fashion, our camera died.
Yeah.
Didn't miss much. We literally just opened it up. And I think I was flicking through the instruction manual, which is quite extensive. So there's a lot of reading to do before you play the game. We're not going to bore you with that. We're just going to look at all the pretty colours inside.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, there's 4 pretty colours straight off the bat. Little,
Oh, they're like
little,
interlocking.
oh, it's like Lego.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
adult version of Lego.
Cool.
So yeah, 4 colours there. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yay!
it's like the second box with like underneath bits of chocolate.
The second favourite
Yeah,
I think you ran out
yeah.
was underneath.
Nice.
You got your scoring tracker? That's weird.
Isn't it? It's like a cool.
So that's your scoreboard. So I'm assuming you keep track of everything on there. A nice little velvet bag to keep everything inside of once you've kind of dismantled it. You got to do that.
Thank you. Hold up.
These look like your building toppers. So once you've built your stack and you're winning, I'm assuming you get one of these and they sit on top like that. And then the more of them you have, the more points you have on the ceiling.
Yeah, I would imagine it's something like that. I mean, from these cards I've got here, so goal cards, it's got the same sort of mechanics as it's gone. That really popular game.
Monopoly?
No. One of the trains. Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride,
Yes, Ticket to Ride. So it's got like it says gold card on the back. So I assume you get 12 points here for the tallest tower. 12 points for the most contracts completed, etc. So these are the gold cards in the same sort of fashion as Ticket to Ride. So yeah, pop them down there, and I think this is just a little rule card for everyone to have by the looks of it. It was 4 players, wasn't it? So 4 cards, makes sense. Just tells you kind of how you do your turn. I'm gonna find the camera. So it says how you're gonna do your turn. So from zoning, building, completing, planning. Which, interesting.
Well, if you didn't want to read this extensive instruction manual, you do have a little cheat guide there.
Yeah, very good.
So this bag is just full of little tiles. So I'm assuming you can create like your zones, which is your blue tower and your green towers, so they'll match. You then get like little shop fronts, so you can build your little city. Little shopping malls, parks, they're quite cool. Build like a little design your little city really.
Well, yeah, expansive. Yeah, see, that's what it is. You build your own city. So they're mentioned with the gold cards about completing contracts. There is a stack of contract cards that I can't get out of the sleeve. There we go. So a stack of contracts there. So if you look at them, as I said, it's got the same sort of premise as Ticket to Ride, where
penthouse suite.
Yeah, complete a 3-story residential building. So
is that a task you have to build in that then?
So you complete like a 3-story building, and that's one of these. You get 3 points. All sorts. There's tons of different things. I mean, all sorts of different like point levels as well. So
fake ID.
Fake ID. Control a single building that is next to both a bar and a police station.
So you've got to be strategic with where you place things, then, because that's telling you to have something between the police station and a bar.
Yeah, very interesting. Let's go for a random one in the middle. See what this is. So for 9 points, complete 2 commercial buildings next to a single mall. So all sorts of different things that you can build there. It's kind of like a not computerized SimCity, essentially, with your own little bits of Lego.
However, they do say here that you can only have 3 buildings in progress at a time, so that stops you from kind of going mad on the board.
Limits, yeah, but that's probably helpful because
keeps the game going.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
So that's Expand City. It looks like a really good, fun family game.
It does, definitely.
I reckon it's definitely one to have on a Sunday after you've had your Sunday lunch.
Yeah, let's veg out on the sofa.
Perfect for Christmas Day.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody gathers around the table and plays board games.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your new modern Monopoly.
It's like Monopoly without the killing of your family.
Yeah, no arguing.
Yeah.
Although we don't know, that could cause arguments.
It could do. I mean, it looks like it probably could, but not as much.
Not as bad. So, the last one. This is, I think, possibly my favourite game that we've gotten in lately. Only because I think it's wacky. So it's Order of Invention. And basically, what will you wager came first? Place your bet on what was invented first, second, third and fourth. If you're correct, you win tokens, and the player with the most tokens after 5 rounds wins. So you get 80 jumbo-sized invention cards, 32 poker-style player chips, and 200 card tokens. Designed for 2+ players, ages 8+, and it takes 20 minutes. So, I think what I like about this one is the fact that it's not going to be your typical stuff. That you're going to have to guess the order of invention. I did peek online, and I know. And one of the things on the card is earbuds. That's how random it is.
Okay, that's going to be odd. Alright.
So it's not like, well, when was the internet invented, or when were TVs invented?
Something very, very obscure.
Random. So that's the manual?
Oh, not me, okay.
Yeah, that's you this time.
Not much reading for me, that's good. I say not much.
That's typical, that's how it's panned out. I was getting the length here.
That's fine, I'm happy with that.
So this is the contents. again, as said, you get the colourful poker style chips with your first, second, third and fourth on them. You then get these counters. I'm assuming it keeps track.
Yeah.
You get 2 colours though. And then these are your cards. So I'll open these up and I'll show you the stuff you've got to guess, like paperclip. You've got to guess when a paperclip was invented.
How would you know that? I mean, obviously 1899, if it ever comes up in a quiz, you've got it. But yeah, it's very, very odd. I mean, I can see on the other side there, it says foam finger.
The foam finger.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, like, unusual game. Like, you'll finish playing the game and go, what did we just play? One of them.
You'll have a lot of useless, interesting facts about when items were invented though.
Yeah, I mean, if someone says, oh, have you got a paperclip? Oh, did you know it was invented in 1999?
Well,
There you go.
1899.
That's what I said.
I thought you said
Yeah,
1999.
1899.
Keeping me right. So yeah, paperclip. I won't go through all of them because obviously that'll spoil for anyone who is wanting to play the game and get to see the answers. But the modern escalator, 1900. The vacuum cleaner, Lifesavers candy. I'm assuming that's an American sweet.
Yeah, I've not heard of that.
Yeah. Anyone in the UK probably wouldn't get that. I don't know.
Unless we're too young, I don't know.
Possibly. I'm gonna go with
Maybe,
the
I
thing
don't
that
know.
we're probably too young.
Yeah, maybe.
Adhesive bandages. See how random they are? It's not something the electric razor. I might have thought that would have been in. Nylon. Microwave oven. 1946.
That's early.
Internal pacemakers were invented in 1958.
Okay.
So, how do you play it then?
So, I was trying to read it and talk. Difficult. 3 invention cards are taken off the deck and placed with the red side face up on the table, arranged in a circle around the score token pile, which would be
Them.
yeah, there's score token piles. So, pick random 3 out of there. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Get rid of them. So, each player or team, you can play in teams,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
examines the inventions on display, including the one on top of the draw deck, and decides the order in which they were invented.
So you go for that one as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So, you kind of decide
4,
between
3,
yourselves.
2, 1.
We've got, they're in different colours because they are...
Team colours.
Yeah, team colours. So you choose what colour team you are.
Well, you can be red
Oh, thanks. I like red.
and I'll be yellow. I'm not gonna have a yellow form.
I don't have a yellow.
I don't know, you need a red. Gotta get
Yeah,
a
I
red
need
4.
red 4. There we go. Red 4.
Red 4. Can't find a yellow.
It's in there. Let's have a look. There you go.
That's first.
Yeah, you need first.
Oh, I thought I needed
Yeah.
4.
Can't get the staff.
I don't think I'll be good at this game. Can't even work out what
I
I've
know.
got. Right, so I've got my tokens, you've got yours.
Yep. So you decide which one was invented first. So you place your chips where
Right.
you think was invented first and which wasn't.
So by first, does it mean oldest? Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so the oldest, so the one to be invented first, I reckon it was that.
I'm just reading more of the rules. So you may place more than one player chip next to a single invention card and leave others with none. Each player chip is still considered to be a separate bet for the purposes of increasing your bet as described below. So, for example, if you aren't sure between them two, you can put first and second on there.
There is.
So leave that one blank, third and then fourth.
Are they the answers
that.
you're going with?
No, that's just random to prove a point.
Right, well, come on then, put your chips down, I want to see what you
Cool,
think.
let's have a look.
2, 3 and 4, that's what I'm going with.
I think you're wrong.
You think I'm wrong?
I think that's 4.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for that size. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Right,
So let's have a look. How does it work? How do it work now? Once everyone has placed their player chips, flip the inventory cards so the blue sides are face up, revealing the years they're invented.
Right.
Starting with the earliest invention, reveal the player chips in that pile.
Okay.
I think these player chips are meant to be face down.
Right. So
This is
we've
the
kind of done
conversation.
that bit wrong, but
But, you know, it's what to expect.
flip an outline over them. So, the earliest one we've got is 1933. I was right.
Oh, okay.
Second oldest. Probably not dead. So it's this one.
Yeah.
So we're both wrong. And then that one, so you get that one right.
Yeah, look at that.
And then
Who's winning now?
we're all right, both right with that one. So it's two
Yeah.
apiece.
2 apiece.
Two apiece.
So, starting with the earliest invention, reveal the player chips. Anyone who places their first chip in this pile receives 1 red score token, which are
Them ones.
10.
Oh, so they're worth 1.
They're worth 1.
And then they're worth 10.
They are
Cool.
worth 10. So the player has bet 3 red score tokens on a correct guess. Oh, I think you bet them. Interesting. Okay, so you can bet the points that you win.
Oh, so you can kind of like, if you're confident, you can double your score.
Yeah, so you can go, you know what? That's second. And then you win, and then let's see you get more of them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I really like this game. I really like it.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, my only slight concern is that you play it a couple of times and you run out of cards.
answers.
But, you know,
But I think obviously when you shuffle it, the outcomes are endless because you've got that many cards in the deck.
yeah, you're going to forget.
And you're not going to come up against the same 4 cards every time.
True.
So I definitely think that it's
definitely
game of
very-
longevity.
It's definitely a very interesting game.
I think I might be pinching it for over Christmas.
Alright. I thought it was for the office.
I might need to take it home for Christmas because I really like it.
Oh.
Well, it's a good game. So yeah, that was a little bit of a different video from us today. We are sorry that it's gone on for quite a while.
Yeah.
But when you've got this many cool games to talk about, it does take a little bit longer than usual. And we just hope that you've been able to see something that you like the look of, that you would like to pick up and play with your friends or your family. I mean, there's definitely games for everyone here. Don't forget, we do have card sleeve protection for your cards. Pick them up on the site. If you have any questions about sizes, definitely drop us an email. We'll be able to check things out for you and confirm stuff. But yeah, any of the games are available on the site. And if we've sold out, please drop us a message and we'll be more than happy to get it back in for you. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and drop us a comment if any of these games tickle your fancy. See ya.
Bye.